Hello everyone, it's Scott. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Valve Skyblock Expert Mode. So, I ended up building a whole bunch of caches. So these are brought in through thermal expansion. They're actually pretty easy storage devices. So the basic one holds 10,000 units of a single type. So they're sort of like a basic Java barrel or storage drawer. So with 10,000 items, that's about 2.4 times as large as an entry Java barrel. And the cache itself is not that difficult. It's just tin and a piece of wood. So I think for single storage, these might be a good way to kind of offload material. So the harvester is working just fine. It's able to reach out to the, I mapped out another 10 blocks in that direction and start planting trees. And this isn't going to automate until I have an actual planter device. So I've just been running around and kind of refilling the trees on occasion when I'm over here by the farm. I expanded the plombian seeds, also known as lead, and so that's doing well. Emeralds, I just got, I just put down the third emerald ore block, and so that's working. The diamond seeds, I've expanded out to 10, 10, 10, but I don't have enough diamond ore underneath. So you can see how the Wayla switches to this plant cannot grow here. That's as far as I have ores under. So copper, iron, lapis, and gold are all working fine. And so I also expanded to silver. And so again, I almost have a full row of silver ore, but not quite. So I also upgraded the chest here to a diamond chest. And as you can see, I'm working on filling it. So the between all the nuggets and the wheat products and everything, it's quite a lot of junk. And so I'm going to have to, I think, very soon tackle the issue of storage. And I think to do that, I now have the material to make a storage drawer master controller. So that's going to really help with 32 ingots, awesome. That's going to really help with storing all these odds and ends things. And so what I wanted to do is do a little demo of how I've been expanding the seeds, and that's with Forestry fertilizer. And so this is made with apatite. And so if we come over here and just check out the formula. So fertilizer with 2 pieces of sand basically turns in, or apatite with 2 pieces of sand turns into 8 fertilizer. There is nothing that does concentrated compound, so that's kind of blocked off. But so I've just been heading down here to the lower level and grabbing chunks of sand when I need it. So I reactivated the sag mill, which is filling up quite nicely. So let's make some more apatite. Bam, here we go. Fertilizer, got a good amount of it. So I ended up making another storage drawer over here, but I still didn't work on plugging all this stuff in yet. I do have some transfer nodes that I wanted to work on, but I ended up getting distracted and didn't work on finishing it. So let's head up and grab, do I have any ores in processing? Yeah, I have another lead ore, awesome. Do I have any more silver? Nope, not enough yet. Okay. And over here we've made another 2 machine frames. In fact, let me load this up for a third. Except I am missing, I think, tin gear at this point. So let's head back over here. Swap. And tin. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So back to the seeds. So the appetite, the fertilizer seems to be working quite well. So if I shift right click, I can grow that up very quickly. Shift right click, shift right click. And what I've been doing is knocking these down and basically just building up in a a standard left to right pattern, oscillate or toggling this way and then toggling back. And I just rinse and repeat this for about 6 or 8 times, and I find that that works out pretty well to get myself up to the higher level seeds. So let me just do this one more time to demo. Great, and let's collect everything up. And so that's been working out pretty well. I did do one other improvement, and that was to move the seed machine over here. So let me head underneath. And so what I've been doing is dumping in seeds into the squeezer through this hopper. The seeds then feed into a seed oil tank where I currently have, let's see, 890 times 2, 1780 millibuckets worth. So I have about a 1 3/4 bucket. So that's how I've been burning down the excess seeds here, trying to recapture them as oil. And that's just basically to clean up the inventories, so things will work okay. So already, yeah, the emerald is improving quite well. So let's dump this off so I can work on some other stuff. All right, so what I'd like to work on this episode has to do with the harvester. So, well, the harvester has a byproduct. We can see here I'm collecting quite a lot of it, which is sludge. And the sludge liquid has to be removed from the harvester or else it slows it down. So to kind of reclaim the sludge, I'm going to need a sludge boiler. And so this guy is, well, again, not that complicated anymore, but it's going to basically power up and melt the sludge down into other ore blocks. And so it's going to be really cool when it's done. So let's head up here and start crafting. So I think over here is where I have the furnace. So I think I needed 2 of them. Yes. I'm going to need some iron gears, redstone, another bucket, and 2 more plastic sheets. So let's grab 3 more of these. Let's head down and get our machine frame. And then we will work our way over to here and start plugging things in. Okay, so let's grab gold, redstone for another reception coil. Let's make our bucket. Let's get the, what am I missing so far? All right, I'm going to need some iron. So let's make up some gears. And while that's going, let's check in back on the plastics. So the plastics have been working out pretty well. Let me grab up, empty those guys out, dump you in. So the here we go, 63 pieces of sawdust become 7. Let's add these together. And then the raw plastic can go here, here. Good. And so all I need next are what looks like 2 things of rocket fuel. I should be able to make those plastic sheets I need. So let's grab one of those. Okay. There we go. Let's make one more bucket while I have this on the mine. So let's go down and repeat. Great. Now I didn't make the second combustion generator yet, but that is on my to-do list. It's just not not done yet. So as soon as those extra machine frames are done, I should be good to go. So let's see if I got everything. Yes, 2 plastic sheets, 2 furnaces, a bucket, machine frame, iron gears, and done. Okay, so let's grab our line connectors and our coil. And what I was thinking, now the problem with the sludge boiler is it has a very large range where it can negatively affect our health. So I think what I want to do is build another spot underneath the base here. Maybe go down another 5 or 6 blocks, I think. So let's grab another bit of water. Let's eat some carrots so they get our health back up while we're thinking about this. So okay, I'm going to need some building material. So what better than good old-fashioned cobble? Okay, and then let's where did I put that? Here. Let's make a chunk of slabs. Great, and you can have these. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just make a we'll drop the water down, I guess, here. Okay, and so this is under the harvester right now. So let's prep here, make sure I have the pickaxe. Whoop, nice. Okay, so let's build underneath. I have to be a little careful. 4, 5, 6. Yep, let's go with that. And then, yep, let's put a little bit of a platform here. Excellent. All right, so this is where I will build out for the sludge boiler. Okay, so next, I'm going to need to hook this guy up to both the material and the and power. So let's see how I can do this. Let's put the boiler down right here. Out of curiosity, which one is the eject? Not sure. Okay, so let's fire up some electric. So that means MV wire connector can go here. Boop. We'll connect the one end of the wire and then head back up. Great. Shoo. All right, and then let's hook it up right here. Okay, so then that's now feeding that boiler. Awesome. So let's see what we can do next. Let me see if I can reclaim these tanks. Yep, great, great, great. Let's see. I need to put down some light, I think. Well, actually, that'll be covered there. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so the sludge needs to eject the items into a chest. Alright, so let's grab that and make sure I have a transfer node for the last step at least, I think. Not sure if I'll need the transfer node, but let's hop back down. There we go. Let's put the chest next to the, yep, next to the boiler. Let's see, what should I get next? Will the sledgehammer tell me anything? No. Okay. So, at this point, let's load in some more tanks. The boiler has power, so let's start fitting it sludge by hooking it up to this transfer node. Actually, if I put the sludge tank right next to it, will it auto draw? No, it will not. Okay. So let's gather these up. In that case, let's set up the, do I have, I thought I grabbed, okay, here's the transfer pipe. Okay, great. So I'll put the liquids underneath the bottom, so that'll start to extract sludge. And I'll hook that up with a transfer pipe, so that way this will feed the sludge here. And now I need to get out of here, because we can see that it's now slowly killing me. So let's head up. Whoops. Get out of range. Get out of range. Uh-oh. I have a problem. Alright. Yeah, I have a big problem. Okay, I don't know if that's going to kill me or not, or if it's just going to damage me. Shoot. Well, there's only one way to find out at this point. And that sucks if I die to the sludge boiler. Let's see if I can. Oh, no, it's only made me sick. Okay. Whew. Alright. So I'm at half a health and sick. Wonderful. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of here and heal up before anything kills me. Which means I need to eat a lot of food. Great. And I'm going to call that a success. Phew. Alright, I'm back. Now I tried hooking up the extra utilities transfer pipe down to that chest with a item transfer node, and the problem looks like the vertical distance is too far from that chest to dump it into this chest. So I'm not seeing any items show up, even though I went down and I saw that there is stuff in that chest. So what I want to do is start working on a new transfer method, which I want to get into the servo, and I want to get into some item ducts. And so let me grab a little bit of material here. Where did I put it? Yeah, let's grab, well, actually I don't want the lead ore dust, I want the lead ore, so let's grab a block of lead. And so what I'm going to do is head over here and check out the formula for item ducts. And there's two things that are jumping out at me. One is I can get the item duct with a little bit of tin plate, some hardened glass, and regular glass. Now the hardened glass is going to come from the induction smelter. Now I've already made that by grinding down the obsidian and throwing it in with lead. And what I want to do though is see if I can go with the opaque item duct. So I find that it really helps my frame rate to stick with solid ducts instead of. I mean, it's visually pretty, but I don't think I really need item ducts per se. So let's grab a little bit of tin plate, and then let's set up the opaque item duct formula here. And so let's move in the hardened glass. Let's break down this block of lead into the pieces, throw that in, and grab myself 6 item ducts. So let's do that again just in case. So that means I need more tin plate. Good. Let's lock these formulas too. So next I'm going to need a servo, which these are going to go in order of speed. So holding shift, we can see that this can move at most 4 stacks of a item, and at this point, I think that the base one is going to be fine for what I need to do. It's going to move one item every 3 seconds. Now the fastest is going to be the resonant servo, which is an item every half a second. And so this is a pretty simple formula. A little bit of redstone, iron, and a bit of glass. So let's head back over here and see if I can craft one of those up, which means I'm going to need to break this down. Whoops. So let's make some nuggets. And then I'm going to need to find my glass, which I forget where I put it. Oh, probably up here. All right, great. So throw this in here. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so that's where all the glass went. All right, so let's do that. Let's grab the nuggets and the glass, and done. Okay, let's grab another one just in case. All right, so that means I can now demo all of the piping here. So let's grab that out and just smash our way down. Great. So this is empty, so it's not poisoning me. There's a fair amount of stuff in the chest right now, which is pretty cool. So let's hook up the item duct here. And what I'm going to do is right-click on the end attached to the chest, right-click again, and make sure that the redstone is off. And that means it will auto-extract as soon as it finds a destination chest. So let's just work our way up. So space, space. There we go. So that's going to make a connection. And as soon as I do that, there we go. Now it's starting to find items. So I guess it's just taking a bit of a while for it to sync up. But here's the items that it was getting down from the chest, and that's working out pretty good. So let's clear out some of this stuff. Load up some more potatoes. Get the carrots out, melons out. Yep, so an automated solution shortly will be very much needed. So let's clean that, clean out, and then figure out how I'm going to start building a storage drawer network. All right, I think I'm ready to begin. So there's 2 things I want to work on, and that is building a extra combustion generator. And for that, I'm going to need another machine frame here, which means I'm going to need my redstone chipsets. And then the other thing I want to build is the drawer controller, which is going to require diamond chipsets. So let's grab those out of the chest and head on up. So I did a little bit of prep here. I have almost everything for the combustion turbine. I forgot the electrical steel. Let me go down and get that. Okay. Okay, here, electrical steel. Great. Alright, and let's head over here. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Oh, man. You can tell it's getting late. At least where I'm recording, it's getting late. So let me grab the nether quartz and head up. And the first thing I want to do is finish off the combustion generator. So for that, I'm going to need the machine chassis. So let's switch to the chest that has that. So I'm missing iron bars in the basic capacitor. For this, I am missing additional redstone pieces. Okay, redstone chipsets. Let's grab that. Head up. Okay, throw those in. What am I missing as far as signalum? Okay. Let's grab a couple bit of nuggets. 1, 2. And throw those in. Oh, I already had a machine chassis. Alright, well, let's just make another one. Because I think I just need, what do I need? The machine frame basic. There we go. Machine chassis, machine chassis. Alright, so let's throw that in over here. And lastly, I'm going to need the 3 electrical steel. Bink, bink, bink. And done. So let's head down to the vat area and check out the capacitor. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm now running a deficit, negative 25 RF a tick. So let's plug this in here. And this generator, ooh, mistake. So my problem is it's going to need water. Alright, let's see, do I have more of the transfer pipe? Yes, okay. Maybe I can route this in the bottom without too much problem. There's our water, okay. And so next we're going to need to set the input side, pull, rocket fuel, energy. Alright, so let's make another basic capacitor. Because the nice thing about the capacitors is they can act as a multi-block. And so for this, I'm going to need a bit more iron. I'm going to need 4 more of the capacitors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. And now my second capacitor bank. So I think, so when I place this together, it should form a solid 2 million RF capacitor bank. Excellent. And so that's going to now charge up. It looks like it's leveling off around plus 90 a tick. And that's because I'm activating a second automatic sieve. I now have all the drawers hooked up here. I don't want the obsidian. Can I take that out? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to whitelist. Let me throw that in. Let's whitelist these with gravel and sand. So I guess I forgot to do that when I set up this smelt tray. So 1-click whitelist, and then gravel and sand, and that'll leave space for the dust in the future. Gravel, sand. Excellent. And so that'll pipe out as it is able. Okay, and that's clear and ready for dust at this point. So I'm gonna have to make another couple of pulverizers actually. One more to turn gravel into dust. I'm gonna need another pulverizer to kind of dedicated itself towards pulverizing coal, which is what I'm going to need to start making steel in bulk. So let's come back over here and check out what I need for the drawer controller. And this is going to need some cobble, drawers of any kind, more cobble, a diamond chipset, and 2 redstone comparators. So that in itself is not terribly complicated. So let's see if I can remember how to make a basic comparator, since I haven't really done that in a very long time. So redstone plus sticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course I can't click correctly, so let's double it to 12. Okay. Okay. Let's throw in the stone and the nether quartz. There we go. 1, 2. You know, let's make 2 more while I'm at it. Okay. So back to the controller. Let's grab another thing of cobble. Oh, I forgot I'm going to need some drawers. So oak drawers are going to require I'm going to need some more chests. So let's throw that in this chest. Then grab another drawer. There we go. And that should be everything I need, I think. Nope. Okay, so let's lay this out manually. Cobble is here. Let's put the drawer in the middle and the chipset at the bottom. Okay, so that is missing. Oh. Wait a minute. Cobble, 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 cobble. Okay. I guess this has to be a 2x2 drawers. Alright, so let's work on that. Okay, 2x2 oak drawers are going to need 4 chests. Piece of cake. So let's grab some more wood and dump off some of this cluttered inventory. There we go. Okay. And done. Okay, so let's swap this out with the oak drawer, and that will give us our first drawer controller. Excellent. So what I'm planning to do is plug it in over here. Let's put it here against the wall. Let's grab those other 2x2 drawers, which of course I left them behind, didn't I? Yep, okay. And that, once I link this up, bink, bink, bink. Okay, so once I have a continuous line of material, I should just be able to double right click on the drawer controller, and if it finds a matching item in the inventory already, it's going to unload it from my inventory. So right click. Did not. Okay. So I was hoping it was going to find the compacting drawer, but maybe do I have to just right click? No. Okay. Alright, so maybe I need to detonate these. Okay. Let's load up like that. And then will this now? It should be detecting this drawer out here. curious. Should detect everything out in a 12 block range. Yeah, that accepted. Alright, well, strange, very strange. So let's start loading up stuff here. If I put in a little bit of coloring here, will it detect it? No, it's still not detecting it. Alright, well, let's manually load. That's a little disappointing, because now I don't know if I've actually messed it up or not, as far as, you know, if this is something that is restricted in expert mode or not. I'm not sure, but alright, well, that took care of that. So let's fix my entryway here. Does it need to touch on top? Alright, let's split this in two. Still no. Okay, well, strange, very strange. So let me start loading stuff in and I'll be right back. Alright, I figured it out. So it turns out that the drawer controller has to be next to a compacting drawer. For some reason, if I had it just up against oak drawers, it didn't synchronize. So the other thing that I'm doing is you'll notice a tiny little lock icon here. And what that's doing is if I right click with a key, and so the drawer key here is a very simple nugget plus 2 gold bars plus an upgrade. An upgrade is any kind of drawer plus a whole bunch of sticks. And what that's going to do is basically lock the contents of this drawer or compacting drawer. So if I right click with the key, the little lock icon comes and goes away. So if I were to drain all of the items out of here, you can see that it's 0, 0, 0, but it still retains the block type. So only emeralds will be able to go into this this block by right clicking here. Whoops, I shouldn't be right clicking with the key. I need to right click with the emerald. There we go. So those get sucked into this block, and we see it's back to 1 emerald and 3 fragments. So it pulled that out of my inventory without me even doing anything. So what I'm set up to do next is I'm going to feed this from this chest, and then underneath I have another item duct network that's snaking back all the way here under the floor and vertically up so it connects to the chest. And that's a good thing because this chest is right now at capacity. So it's just ridiculous. So let's take the last Signalum servo. So I ended up just making this out of Signalum and another hardened glass, which is just pulverized obsidian plus lead. Alright, so let's lock this up, right click, ignore, and what that should do is start to absorb items. So these are going to be absorbed and dumped into this chest where they are going to be sucked in here, in theory. No? Yes? No? Or is this too far? Is this too far of a distance? No, okay, so it's selectively grabbing items right now. But where are they going? things are going in the pipe. Oh, I wonder if... Yeah, so I guess it took a while for it to come out the other end. So yeah, these are pretty packed already. So what this is going to do is it's not going to absorb the items unless the item already exists in one of the spots. And so yeah, let's put the potato here. What else can I do that's a bulk item? A carrot. So with that, that's going to start filling up this chest again. Let's see how the diamond chest is doing. So what I'm doing is right click or middle clicking with my mouse button to get this to toggle here. So at this point, it's probably going to lock up because there's no room in the destination chest, which... No, there's room. Okay, I just saw a carrot flicker in and out. So what I'm going to need to do is build out the storage door network. So the storage doors are going to be able to go out in a 12 by 12 by 12 radius around the drawer controller. So that'll be pretty good. Some kind of weird flickering going on right here with the items in the inventory. But yep, there it goes. Now comes. Okay, so that will basically allow me to fill out and basically do a better job of storing my items instead of just having them scattered all over the base. So with that, I'm going to call this an episode. So if you could, please leave a comment or a like, and I will see you next time in Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock Expert Mode. Bye!